Hello there everyone, I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe Part 5, where my predictions have come true and my goods factory, which is the one I said I was supplying last time, has been infested with more and more AI truck stops. It's just that the AI can't figure out how to get the trucks out of there, so they're a little bit confused. However, their efforts to try and steal all of my goods are well underway, and I think this one might actually succeed. The ones in here, not so much. But yes, welcome indeed. Let's unpause this. Things are continuing apace, but since this is the fifth and such final part of this mini-series, well, I should probably confess something. Oh look, an AI script is not happy. So we just had an AI that's crashed, so yeah. That's the problem with some of the community-made AIs. They crash sometimes. Right, since confession time, recording of this particular one-shot series was considerably more broken up than usual, and as a result, I'm actually able to do, in this one, a response to the comments. I know, shocking, isn't it? When was the last time I did that? I don't know. But I can do it. I can respond to the comments, and I have got, as of right now, 4. Yeah, 4 comments. Oddly enough, they're all on part 2, which is a bit strange, but there you go. Right, oldest first. The Gamer ASD says, airports are really good money makers. Build more airports. I mentioned airports are broken. I've actually got a graph that can prove this, but that's why I didn't do it. In this game, I tend to just build. I like building big railway networks. Like railway is my favourite thing in Transport Tycoon. I mean, that's how I learned to do all this crazy stuff. Like just build a massive network of railways. It all came from this game. You can blame Transport Tycoon for that particular habit in building railways. It's all down to this one. But yeah, I'll be getting onto airports shortly. Next off, Boris, such a relaxing game. Oh yes, it is. The sheer number of days and weeks where I would be holed up in my room while I was in secondary school, just pretending I was doing my homework, and instead my computer would be playing this game, and I'd turn the monitor off when my parents came in. Oh yeah, I spent so much more time on this game than I should have done. What can I say? I never paid much attention in school. So, yeah. There you go. This is why I have surprised people sometimes by saying I wish I paid more attention in school. I can say it truthfully. And that train is lost only because of that signals. Right. I can say it truthfully because instead of doing homework, I played on Transport Tycoon. That should tell you something. Anyway, moving on. The next comment is again from Gamer ASD. You should use the Z-based graphics pack for this game to make it look better. I should, but since, as I said, this game has been a long time my absolute favourite game, I've always been absolutely fine with the default graphics settings. I know I'm a weirdo to say that, but it's true. It's very, very true. I think if I drop a couple of blocks there, I can fit in an airport. So, yeah. Anyway. And then the last comment I've received is from Mergeli. I'm sorry, but that sounds like it should be French or something. And that is... oh, look at all my money. By the way, my money may look impressive, but it's not actually that great. And I'll show you why in a second, because I checked some graphs between last episode and this one. Let's put an airport there. Printing Field Airport. Spot on. Right. And Merchant Lee says, drive on the left, you are evil. Yes, fear me. I made everyone drive on the left. We Brits are evil like that. Ha ha. Though I know Britain's not the only people that do that, but you know, we're the Brits. We've got the moustaches to twirl and the monocles and the top hats. You know, the great traditional evil with a capital E. Yes. And I'm going to put an airport there as well. Yeah. Right. So, anyway, since this is the final part, I figured, well, this was the plan from the start, but recording time has stepped up slightly a little bit, made it a bit more important. Airports. Oh, look, another train's got lost. Well, that's because they're getting upgraded and then stuck a little bit. I didn't design this thing perfectly. I admitted that when I put it together. Right. The reason why planes are broken. With your host, Iron Mark III. Yes. You remember I mentioned how when I was putting together my initial tracks, like hauling coal from all the way down here up to here, that it is amount hauled and distance and time, right? Aircraft break that for the most part by being so bloomin' fast. Like, I'm going to buy a Concorde because basically screw this game's balance. Pardon my language. You're going to go to Prittenfield Airport, yes, and then you're going to go to Narningville Airport, yes, on the far, far side of the map, because that will be the most profitable, and it's the fastest craft. It's expensive as hell, but, you know, it's going to do a thing. And that one will just get things flowing, starting to flow. The problem is the AI has infested everything, so I'm going to have to work around that. Now, I mentioned a graph. I've got a graph which demonstrates things. Look, if I get my income graph, this is me. I've been pretty steady all the way, except for here where I was starting to get Tims in and stuff like that, so I'm more or less steady. And then blue, which is the one that's spread all over the map, is like just steadily getting road vehicles, and then whoops, skyrocket. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what that was, but there's a rather large hint just sitting right here. Yeah, I'm staring at you, Dunhill City Airport. Yeah, because planes kind of throw the whole transportation time thing out of the window. So, yeah, train routes are best for bulk hauling, usually, but if you can get the distance, air just blows everything else out of the water. However, I mentioned I was going to be showing multiple things, because I am going to support my air with road. Because I can be sneaky like that. The AI doesn't do that. Oh, no, no, no. Like, I know for a fact I can get more passengers out of Printingfield. Yes. So I'm going to put a stop there. I'm going to connect it to the AI's road, so I'm doing what I mentioned way back when. I'm co-opting the AI's roads. And then I'm actually going to use feeders, because I want this entire system to be as effective as possible, with as many passengers squeezed into this passenger line as possible. Both ends can accept incoming passengers, so I am going to get road vehicles out on this. Go to here, right, full load, go to here, and at this station I'm going to tell it to transfer, right? Oh look, someone died to my trains, what a shame. No, I don't want the dinger, go away. Right, transfer and leave empty. That means my buses will pick up a full load of passengers from these bus stops, then they'll come up to this particular depot, this airfield, and they'll force the passengers out of the bus, probably at gunpoint, or with riot foam or something, and make them wait there to be shipped out on the next available plane. Sounds pretty evil, right? Maybe. You can do this with all goods. But the thing is, it'll count as being transferred, and it'll keep track of that by saying transferred from such and such. And so the vehicles will count the transfers in their profit. So I want to group these vehicles. Actually, I don't need to group these things. I've shown you grouping a little bit, but that's okay. Right, so your orders are to go to here, full load, then go to here, and transfer again. So these buses will be a major drain on the local passenger resources, because they are sitting there at the station non-stop going, give me people. Yes, you, give me people. Give me more people. This is probably a bad way to go about this, honestly, but hey, I don't care. I'm the evil mastermind that forces people to drive on the left. Transfer. Yep. Go. Yeah. Might not be the best. Actually, maybe I should just have them going around regularly. That would probably be a better idea. And then I can just clone in more vehicles if things get... Yeah. Let's actually not do that. Let's just go ahead and then tell it to transfer. So the transfer is the key part. Since it's buses, I guess I probably shouldn't be messing around like that. I'll just have them rolling. Yeah, let's be friendly. Let's be nice. Sure. And then I can come back later and tell them to stop being nice if I need to. But I'll keep any passengers will be moved on. There we go. So the buses are just rolling back and forth. And yeah, getting some extra passengers coming in. How is the plane doing? The plane has already got 25k, so it's not too much right now. But the buses are very happily just working by themselves. Source via destination. Yeah, so it's going to unload and transfer, as I said, as soon as it's got some in. I'm just not seeing much. Ah, yeah, here we go. Plus. So yeah, those buses running around empty because this city is already well stocked. No one else is pulling from Printingfield though, so I've just got 25 extra passengers from Printingfield in. But that's going to act as a feeding station, just bringing in more passengers from Duntham. And as a result, 96 passengers waiting, 11 bags of mail. That's almost a full aircraft load, which this aircraft will be taking out on its next trip. And of course, this over here accepts that straight away, but I want it to be doing more, so I'm going to add more feeders. This place is already pretty darn full and spoken for as far as passengers go, but that can't exactly be helped, can it? Because I am late to the party. So I need to get some new vehicles. Yeah, someone's died to my trains, get over it, cry me a river, go to. I know, it's very cold-hearted to me, that. Transfer. Roll. And then I'll just get another one in. So, I am using road vehicles, just like the Blue AI is, but rather than using them for individual loads, I'm using them to support the aircraft routes that I've just put in. So, that will help it get off the ground a bit better. Though the AI, as I said, has saturated things rather badly. But if I can maintain a regular thing, then I can just keep on going. Anyway, let's see, how much money have I got? I've got 970k. If I go to Duntham, can I do something sneaky? Buy exclusive transport rights for 400k? Oh! I can make a rude gesture in the direction of Blue by saying, hey, transport rights, mine. Sucks to be you. They can... I've just bribed the local authorities. My station's only, you buggers. And look at that, 72,000 now. And it's starting to roll. It's actually the point where it needs a new aircraft, so I'm going to get a new aircraft in. Just keep it going. I could do the same with boats, by the way, but boats are generally slow, but they can haul massive amounts in one go. So they make good transfers, and they're much cheaper than building a massive bridge or something. Aircraft tend to lack capacity and be really expensive, but if you got the distance, they can be really good. Oh, 157. I need another one. Clone! Because Printingfield, because I've just bought a transport monopoly, they are flocking to me now. 25, 2, and you're doing okay. Actually, no, you need another bus. Clone. Just getting more and more. But yeah, the aircraft are starting to flow pretty freely. Let's see. Ah, this one's just about to arrive. Aircraft 2, fully loaded. And a fully loaded trip from just one of these guys brings how much? 17,000. It is only a passenger route. But 17,000 regularly? That is pretty solid. So, Now, 70k. How long will it take one of these guys to pay them back? 17,000. So, yeah, 10 trips will be enough, and then these guys will be running pretty much in pure profit, ignoring running costs. But they make trips very, very frequently. Also, Narningville, by the way, just so you know. Oh, I can't actually bribe. I can't purchase the I can't purchase the Monopoly. Oh. Can I only do that one thing at a time? Can I do it here? Okay, so buying a Monopoly only works in one place. Interesting. I was not aware of that. Oh, these poor blues. Look at them. They're just, they're trying to do things, but they're not doing a very good job of it. 4 passengers, 7 passengers. That's okay. What's the ratings at? Pretty good. However, the passengers are starting to stack up, so let's go ahead and get something a little bit different. Let's see, where is it? The Darwin 300, I think it is. No, 300, 200, 240. The really big one hasn't turned up yet. It appears, I think it's the Dinger. That's what it's called, Dinger. Yeah, it's not here yet though. So I'm just going to keep on buying supersonic aircraft because I can afford to, really, at this point. Here comes another one. Also notice, by the way, I've not sourced, I'm not dragging in mail from around the city. I could do that as well. I could also drag folks in by boat if I wanted to, or I could set up a boat route, but don't really want to, I don't need to. I don't use boats much in this game at all. But if I check my money graphs now, train income is steady at about $1 million a year. Aircraft income is already, well, I've already earned enough from the aircraft to buy a new Concorde flat out. Speaking of. There we go. Oh, we've got another 100 people. Where's the nearest one? Ah, here comes one. I think I might need I need more Concordes again. Oh, jeez. Oh, and I've actually spent my entire $1 million and more on just Concordes now. But as you can see, this is going to work. It's going to work out quite nicely. 7k on that trip. The return route's not as profitable, but already got a couple 100,000 extra flowing in. It's towards the end of the year. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's check my profit graph. Cargo. Yeah, they're moving a lot more stuff than I am. Of course, they're all over the darn place. But suddenly income, spike. So yeah, mine is starting to climb up rapidly now, just from the single passenger route. If I was committing more resources and like building all over the darn place, then I would have a lot more coming in. Like if I was building more airports, the only problem with building train tracks is it takes a long time. But it's what I enjoy. Also, why is there a pile up? No wonder my income's down. What the fuck? Oh. Of course. I forgot to upgrade some track. You know what? Fine. Let's make sure it's all upgraded. Because apparently I messed up and I clogged up another part of the track. No suitable railway. No suitable railway. Is everything electric now, please? Because I think I ground my entire network to a halt again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it got so bad they're actually nicking all the coal from here and they're taking it somewhere else. Where are they even taking it? They've just built all of these roads all over the darn place. I think they're taking it to near a power plant, probably. But yeah, as you can see, they built this road network and now they're using it to shift everything. Train 5's profit was low. Of course it was stuck. So yeah, a bunch of my trains got stuck behind that. Something awesome starts construction near Denningpool. Yeah, have fun with that. I know this has not been a very good look at things, really, has it? I think I need another Concorde, actually. Do I need another Concorde? Yes, I do. There's not one nearby. So, okay, another Concorde for the route. And they are all pretty firmly in profit. I need 180k to buy a new one. got 150. Well, I did accidentally grind my railway network to a halt, so yeah, off they go. But yeah, if you look, Aircraft 1 last year earned 116, and that's after running costs. So these guys are paying for themselves inside of a couple of years in general. The others are much newer, but the first one doing really good so far. And if I can maintain the passenger levels, it's just going to get better and better. Because this place is really highly rated for passenger mail, like excellent rating. And we got top speed service to the far side of the map, the middle of nowhere, because reasons. And the passengers are going for it hook, line and sinker, because they don't care. They're just going everywhere. And yeah, look, we're getting passengers from these two bus stops as well, starting to flow in, at least a little bit. 2 and 2, right. So yeah, I mean, they're making that profit with most of the goods going only out of this area. Is everyone else okay? I think, yeah, you're all okay. Should all just keep going, because the airport actually covers most of downtown. I think we need another bus over this way, though, just to keep things up. So, off you go. And there you see, marks, transfer 29, so these road vehicles are saying they're transferring a little bit of money, and that's counting towards their profit. Oh no, Narningville Airport no longer accepts goods. What a shame, it's not actually near a city centre, so I don't really care too much about that. Right, one thing that hasn't appeared, which would have been good for demonstrating boats, actually is an oil platform. That's about the only reason I usually use boats, and there's no sign of one. Oh well. But the AI, as you can see, is using high-speed hovercrafts for transporting. They're doing a fair bit of profit, but you know, they're doing okay. Oh look, Blue's careless roads have caused another death. I do not care. I really do not care. Also, I've just realised I could have been pulling wood out of this place as well. I think it's close enough, but I've just not bothered to. But yeah, anyway, with that, I've shown you how to use feeders for road vehicles, at least, because Durham is feeding the airport using lots of buses to draw in passengers from the surrounding city. Blue's kind of shown how to use road vehicles all over the darn place and make a complete mess of the landscape, but you know, Blue's also the most profitable guy here by far. So yeah, that's okay. Can I buy a piece of him? Buy 25% would cost me about $1 million or so, actually. So if I started saving, I could try to buy out Blue and get all of their stuff. Sometimes you just need to clean out an AI, and that's the way to do it. I'd gain ownership of everything if I did that. Yeah, just keep on trucking with everything. But yeah, my apologies. I'm once again butchering another outro. Apologies again for not really showing you how boats work too well in this, but it's the same kind of thing. You can use these buoys as waypoints to force them to go on a route, so you'd be, say, docks, then buoy, then another dock, then a buoy back. To help it with more complex pathfinding, because the boat pathfinding can struggle a bit since it can go anywhere in the ocean. That's why this AI has built so many buoys. Like, these buoys, there's a buoy line for every individual transport route this AI has made. That's why it's so messy. It's just in case. Just in case a boat gets lost or someone messes up with something. Actually, is there a boat route here that I don't like? What are your orders? You go to... yeah, look at all this routing. You can also include the depot, by the way, in the routing to force it to go in and get a maintenance check. After that, you go to the depot. Okay. How much will this cost? 35k. So, what I can do is... this. And that should block boats from using that AI depot. Oh look! The boat is stuck. It can't get in. Aha! Fear my power! and that's all boats to that dock have effectively now been cut off. You didn't see me do that. Oh, no. But the AI will realise they're unprofitable and try to sell them sooner or later, but they still won't be able to get into the depot. A human player would just move the depot, though they'd have to also reorder all their boats, and look at that. Such is the dance of the trapped hovercraft. Full of passengers. I'm not sure what the passengers on board will make of all this. It's like, we don't seem to be going anywhere fast, but that's what I've done. Haha. Sucks to be you lot. How are aircraft doing? 98k, 128k, 111k, 100k, yeah. So these aircraft are roughly paying themselves. The last one's struggling a bit because that's about topping out on the capacity at least. But yeah, these aircraft have paid for themselves inside of a few years on their running profit, and then after that they just keep on going and going and going. So yeah, that's not too bad. And I'm already at 1 million. Can I buy 25% of you now, please? Not quite. I can probably borrow enough to get 1.536. Yeah, I can borrow enough. If I take out a massive loan. Not quite. Oh, there's a list of my infrastructure. So I can't quite afford to do that, apparently. I think probably because of equivalent value or something. I'm only worth 3.7. They're worth 5.3. But yeah. You can, as I said, you can just buy out rival companies if you want, and that's you get all their stuff, including their debts, by the way. So if they've taken out a massive loan, their loan becomes your loan. So that's fun. But anyway, end it there. Stop waffling. Stop chilling out. I enjoy this game way too much sometimes. Oh look, a broken down Concorde. It's okay. It's still flying. It's just slow. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, indeed. See you all later. Oh, I can buy the exclusive rights again. Beep! Yeah, when the lines clogged up, it messed up a lot of stuff. That was entirely my fault.